Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. If it feels like I'm skipping around, that's because you're not watching my videos in stream order. Romans 2. You, therefore, have no excuse, you who pass judgment on someone else, for at whatever point you judge another, you are condemning yourself, because you who pass judgment do the same things. Now we know that God's judgment is against those who do such. Now we know that God's judgment against those who do such things is based on truth. So when you, a mere human being, pass judgment on them and yet do the same things, do you think you will escape God's judgment? Or do you show contempt for the riches of his kindness, forbearance, and patience, not realizing that God's kindness is intended to lead you to repentance? Because of your stubbornness and your unrepentant heart, you are storing up wrath against yourself for the day of God's wrath, when his righteous judgment will be revealed. God will repay each person according to what they have done. To those who by persistence in doing good seek glory, honor, and immortality, he will give eternal life. But for those who are self-seeking and who reject the truth and follow evil, there will be wrath and anger. There will be trouble and distress for every human being who does evil, first for the Jew, then for the Gentile. But glory, honor, and peace for everyone who does good, first for the Jew, then for the Gentile. For God does not show favoritism. All who sin apart from the law will also perish apart from the law, and all who sin under the law will be judged by the law. For it is not those who hear the law who are righteous in God's sight, but it is those who obey the law who will be declared righteous. Indeed, when Gentiles who do not have the law do by nature things required by the law, they are a law for themselves, even though they do not have the law. They show that the requirements of the law are written on their hearts, their consciences also bearing witness, and their thoughts sometimes accusing them and at other times even defending them. This will take place on the day when God judges people's secrets through Jesus Christ, as my gospel declares. Now you, if you call yourself a Jew, if you rely on the law and boast in God, if you know his will and approve of what is superior because you are instructed by the law, if you are convinced that you are a guide for the blind, a light for those who are in the dark, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of little children, because you have the law in the embodiment of knowledge and truth, you then, who teach others, do you not teach yourself? You who preach against stealing, do you steal? You who say that people should not commit adultery, do you commit adultery? You who abhor idols, do you rob temples? You who boast in the law, do you dishonor God by breaking the law? As it is written, God's name is blasphemed among the Gentiles because of you. Circumcision has value if you observe the law, but if you break the law, you have become as though you had not been circumcised. So then, if those who are not circumcised keep the law's requirements, will they not be regarded as though they were circumcised? The one who is not circumcised physically and yet obeys the law will condemn you who, even though you have the written code and circumcision, are a lawbreaker. A person is not a Jew who is one only outwardly, nor is circumcision merely outward and physical. No, a person is a Jew who is one inwardly, and circumcision is the circumcision of the heart, by the Spirit, not by the written code. Such a person's praise is not from other people, but from God. May God bless the reading of his word. Okay, so last time we went to the depths for the first time, and then we spent the vast majority of the rest of the time on the surface exploring things such as caves, because there are a lot of caves now. And then we ended at a stable. Okay, there's a thunderstorm raging outside, so if you hear anything like that, it's because, like wind or whatever, it's because of that. Okay, so we have a quest here. Good afternoon, Mr. Customer. Word to the wise, don't take too much comfort from the afternoon sun. The forest near here is still a dangerous place. We've got a monster problem. A scary one moved in and made a fortress. Anyway, it is BAD bad news. and it brought some other monsters with it. And look! I worked so hard to build a well, and now I can't even use it! I mean, it's not that hard to make a new well, but... What if some monster decides to raid us? I can't sleep, I can barely talk! I thought maybe I'd try a sneak attack from behind. You know, stay out of their field of view. It did not go well. If someone could at least get that big one to leave. We'll keep wishing, but for now, you really should steer clear of the forest. Who do you think you're talking to? Well, we've got a couple of wells. Ooh, that's a new thing, I think. Splash fruit. Interesting. What's this? A fruit that contains pressurized water. Cooking it brings out its ability to enhance swim speed when ingested. Sounds like it'll be interesting if I stick it on the end of an arrow. Tireless Frog. This rare frog prefers dark and moist places. When cooked with monster parts, the elixir it produces will temporarily increase your maximum stamina. This well. Water quality fair, moss growth extensive, bright caps present. Alright, that's everything. I'll jot it down. Huh? What are you doing in a place like this? Although, I'm in a place like this. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a well enthusiast, would you? Of course. I thought so. My name's Farah. I have a deep love of wells, too. Wells are endlessly fascinating. Their damp environment, their unique systems of life, how they stay cool when it's hot outside. Well enthusiasts just get it. The appeal of a good well, that is. My dream is to travel around to every single well throughout Hyrule. After scouring all the ancient texts I could find on the subject, I've learned that there are 58 wells. Sadly, I haven't been able to identify their exact locations. But if you have any interest in wells, then maybe you could help me. Would you tell me any well locations you know of? I'll reward you, of course. How does 10 rupees per location sound? You've got a deal. Really? That's fantastic. Alright then, tell me everything. Thanks. So, 5 of them this time. I'll give you 10 rupees per location. That's 50 rupees total. All yours. Thanks for sharing. I'm excited to go visit all these wells. Let's see, how many left across Hyrule? Oh, there's still a total of 53 to find. You can find wells all over the place in towns and stables, of course. But even more wells, those used in the distant past, exist within ruins. Just imagine, they were a crucial part of life all that time ago. Isn't that simply fascinating? Oh, I'm going to Lookout Landing next. There's a well there I want to see. So, if you learn more well locations, meet me there. See you around. Alright. Where are the wells? Goodbye. That's a problem. Have fun with that one. How's that, buddy? It was you, wasn't it, Mr. Customer? You got rid of that nasty monster. I knew it! I thought I saw you among the trees putting in the work and getting rid of that nasty monster. Amazing! Thank you! I was so scared! I'm just a kid, so I don't have any money or anything. But I have to reward you for getting rid of that monster, so... I'll give you 2 pony points. Thank you! Now I can welcome our customers with peace of mind. Thank you so much! I'll take 2 pony points. Receive reward.
Oh.
Ah, yes, I'll be right with you.
Oh.
You'd like to get your pony points reward, right? For 5 points, you get the Horse God fabric. Tough fabric bearing the design of the Horse God, Melania. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. I hear the dye shop in Kakariko Village has a new service using fabric. If you ever find yourself in Negluda, you have to stop by. I'm sure they can help put this fabric to use. If you save up just 1 more point, you'll be able to use the Melania bed, which is said to bring prophecies from the Horse God Melania. We appreciate your patronage. Sure, let's get a point. I've had it with cleaning the stable. There has to be some interesting news. Oh! Matriarch revitalizes Kakariko Village. Zonai survey team's eyes turn to its ring ruins. Kakariko Village has become the latest tourist destination, as interest in the ring ruins keeps on growing. I wonder what would happen when a big old ruin like... I wondered what would happen when a big old ruin like that came out of nowhere. Chief must be hard at work if it got popular enough to be featured in the paper. Yep, I'll be heading over there later. We can see what those might do. Forward force. Okay. Ah, we've got some ball that I need to move around. Interesting. That's grand, but I need to get over there myself. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. This is gonna take me a while. Let's see. That doesn't help any! Oh, hold on a second. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that's probably it. That works. Yep, that's definitely what I was supposed to be doing this whole time. Ah, goodness, that was tough. Alright, what now? I need a paddle boat. That's what I'm making. Does it just have to get to the end of one of these lanes? Looks like it. Okay. I can do that. I actually understand what I'm doing this time. That's not what I meant to do! But it might work anyway. Hey, it got to the end, even if I accidentally broke the raft. Just let me get this out. You can wreck yourself all you want now. I didn't see a chest anywhere in here. There has to be one. Ah, it's over there. Alright, fine. Hey, look, it respawned. I guess that works too. But I'm still not trying to destroy these things. Strong Zonite Sword. Zonite Sword. A strong Zonite sword made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonite devices to increase some of its attack power. I think I can guess what this and this would do. Roughly the same thing, probably. The portable pot, I wonder what it would do if attached to a, Hold on. I can do this without even going outside. Let's see. What does this do? Big Wheel Club! Doesn't seem to do much, but hey, it exists. Building with logs. Indeed, we are building with logs. Though, it looks like my first task is just to, stand it upright. Since I can't climb, other stuff, but I can climb logs. Okay, fine. That's not quite what I envisioned. Here, you know what? Take this one off. That's acceptable. There we go. Oh, come on. Let me up. That works. Okay. But there's nothing actually in the water. Oh, alright. Oh, that's easy. Simple log bridge. Go ahead and take these with me. Now we have a lot of logs. Okay, I'm curious. Don't fall over. Okay, so technically I could probably just glide across. Yeah. But that's probably not what I'm supposed to do. Alright. Other thing I could do here is, you know, just... Oh, well, I need one more log, fine. And we're going to attach another log just so it doesn't roll. Oh, now I'm supposed to make a raft? Alright. You'd think we didn't do this a whole ton on the opening area, right? I mean, come on. Well, obviously it doesn't work then. Let's swap over to this. Obviously it's supposed to be in the water first. I'm going to actually have this angled. No. An idiot. Thank you. Here's our chest. A spiky shield. An aged, worn-out wooden shield. It can withstand lighter attacks such as arrows. Hope aside anyone who decides to, hit my shield. Alright, so this should get me relatively close. It doesn't have to be super close, because I can just, you know, swim the rest of the way. But hey, I got to the end. I'll take it. Recipe, recipe, recipe. Oh, I can't wait. What's so exciting? Ah, excuse me, I was lost in thought. There's a group of gourmets who frequent our stable, and they always teach me new recipes to cook. And the recipe for our next session is a dish devised by Princess Zelda herself. I'm so excited I can't even sit still.
Oh.
Hey there, welcome to Riverside Stable. Thank you for supporting the Stable Association. Since this is your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like you've got some points saved up, Link. If you want to get your rewards, step up to the side counter where I keep the ledger, then call me over. Now then, once again,
Oh. Oh.
have you already been to Kakariko Village out east? I'm headed there, later. Kakariko Village is located between two steep mountains, so visitors to the village used to be few and far between. However, ever since those distinctive ring-shaped Zonai ruins landed there, things have been pretty lively.
Ah. Hmm.
You'd like to get your pony points reward, right?
Oh.
For 7 points, you've unlocked the Melania bed. If you sleep in a Melania bed, not only will you wake up more energized, Melania the horse god may also share a mystical message. It's a very popular choice among our customers. If you save up just 3 more points,
Oh.
ooh, you'll be able to register 1 additional horse. We appreciate your patronage. Why do I need to register more horses? I have a Epona.
Oh.
I do want to launch.
Oh.
Warning.
Oh.
What do we get? I am Melania, the god of horses, who grants quicker hooves and thicker hides. In northeast Hyrule, near a stable in Akla, I am waiting. Ooh, that's interesting. He moved. A lot. He used to be in southeast Hyrule. And really central South Hyrule. He was in the Farron region. Barely. Oh, wow!
Oh.
That was very worth it. Good morning, how are you? Did you hear a message? As thanks for lodging with us, we present you with 1 point. What in the... Okay, that hurt. A lot. Bye to you. Bye to you. Soldier Construct 2 Horn. A sharp, hooked horn dropped from a Soldier Construct 2. It's well suited for slicing through small branches and plants. Attach it to a weapon to moderately increase the attack power. Spring Shield. Shock Emitter Club. Cannon Shield. Beam Emitter Club. Captain Construct 2 Horn. A sharp blade-like horn with a split tip that easily slices anything it touches. Attach it to a weapon to moderately increase attack power. Interesting. Let's drop... I'll drop this one. Spring times 3. A zonite device that contracts and then expands with enough power to bounce objects away from it. Well, I've wandered pretty far off from where I was supposed to be going. So, let's go to those spaces, huh? This shrine imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. Outside equipment is forbidden beyond this point. Ooh, that's interesting. Proving grounds, beginner. Okay. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Ow! I can't do anything about that either. Oh goodness, I had a quarter heart left. Your equipment will be returned to you. Ow! Oh, I didn't get all my stuff back. Okay. Yeah, that could have been really bad. Really, really bad. But it wasn't. We were fine. Oh, that's what this was up here for. I could merge that with my... Okay. They got rid of all that, too. Okay. You know, I can still merge it. Let's do that. +9. Spiked Iron Ball Hammer. Spring Shield. Let's replace this one. Combat training, throwing. Haven't I already done this? What am I throwing this time? This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You have entered here, heed my instruction. Stay your aim, then throw the weapon at the enemy. Ah, we're throwing weapons, okay. Your other attacks are ineffective here, ready yourself. It's a training construct. Ow! I'm going to drop a weapon, because I don't want to waste anything here. Well done! Watch the enemy's movements and throw the weapon carefully. You have proven your mastery. Now proceed to the innermost chamber. Construct bow. Let's drop... yeah, the Traveler's Bow. Then we have a Zoanite Sword. You know what? I'm not gonna pick it up. Because I have better stuff right now. Zoanite Spear. Okay, that's interesting. I think I'll replace my current spear. But I don't want to attach anything to this right now because it might be better to get something like this beam emitter or shock emitter to attach to the spear. Maybe not the beam emitter, but the shock emitter for sure. In the meantime... Discovery! Whistling Hill Cave. Goodbye. It has 1 HP. Ah. Ow. Goodbye to you. Ooh, bonflower. Oh, hi. Ow! I have a feeling I'm about to die, so let's do this. My spiked iron ball hammer was stolen. That stinks. That's exactly what I would expect from a like-like. One last thing it dropped was, Soldier's Shield. A shield once used by the guards of Hyrule Castle. It's easy to handle, but its core is made of wood, so it can catch fire. Like stone. Alright. Another soldier's shield. I'm gonna drop that, and then we're going to defuse. Oh. We have the double. Hold on, I want to try something. This is a spring shield, right? Aha! Had a feeling. Shock-like. Shock-like stone. A stomach stone exposed to a high voltage inside the body of a shock-like. It maintains some charge even outside of the creature. Pick it with a critter to make an elixir. Soldier shield. I don't need more of those. Oh, the spring broke, though. Oh well. Come on, grab the last one. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's the soldier shield. Ah, hey! Got our gear. Rubber armor. This armor has built-in electricity resistance thanks to its source material, an ancient marvel called rubber. Such technology does not exist in this modern age. A bouncy device. Now what this is, it's the spring. I see. I'm a chuckster. Wow, that is impressive. Can we reset it by turning it upside down or something? Looks like no. What if I hit it again? Ah, okay. Oh, a chuckster. Oh dear, is it? Is that? Oh no, I just have to go high. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is very fun. Put this back. Reset this one. Yeah, that works. I'm a chuckster! Whee! Oh, I gotta hit this one for the optional. Okay. Sneaky Elixir! Grants a mid-level stealth effect, which calms the nerves and silences footfalls. Allows you to move about undetected by monsters and animals. Oh, I could almost get on top of that. Is that a Link to the Past reference? Did you come to see the Skyview Tower? My apologies. It looks like we have a small problem over here. What's going on?
Oh.
I heard that the terminal at the Skyview Tower needed repairs, so I came to fix it, but the door won't open. I have no clue why. The door isn't locked, but it won't budge no matter how hard I push or pull. Of course I know it's a sliding door. That's what I meant, obviously. Worked up an appetite getting my brain into gear for this. I bet the nearby caves would have some tasty mushrooms. Caves?
Oh.
Yep, there are caves at the bottom of the hill. I used to go mushroom hunting in them all the time while we were building the tower. Okay, but can I move the, door? I cannot. Fine. Go mushroom hunting. Oh, and that hunting, too. Bye to you. Goodbye. I need something with cutting power, so... Wooden stick! You get to be the lucky winner. He says there's caves at the bottom of the hill, but, how far down is the bottom? Ah, not very. Okay, fine. Discovery! The house for a slope cave. Okay, fine. Wow, there's a lot in here, huh? I think I got these bomb flowers, huh? Goodbye to you. And he died. Ow! Goodbye to you. Horriblin Guts. Rare material dropped by a Horriblin. It's very bitter and unsuitable for cooking, but it makes an effective elixir when cooked with a critter. Shield of the Mind's Eye. A small Sheikah-made shield. Its design is intended to decrease blind spots without sacrificing too much defense. I don't have the space for it. Hey, have I been gone long enough for you?
Oh.
Okay, apparently not. Fine. We have a tower that I can't get into. I've done the mushroom hunt. Do I actually have to... That I might have to open that chest. Fine. Let's go do that. Hold it! If I'm right below the tower, can I... Let's see if I can. And that's an equal thing that I need to do. Yep. Every cave was one of these. Bubble gem. But yeah, if I get right below it, maybe... Yep! That's why it won't open. What? The door opened! Could it be? Did you fix it for me? I can't believe a couple of sticks caused all this hassle. Wonder if those were there, in there to begin with and just fell over somehow, or if some monster did that on purpose. Either way, that really helped. Thank you. Well... The mechanisms aren't working quite right. I'll just give them a bit of oil. Ta-da! Wasn't a big problem, so a little oil cleared it right up. Right, I'm going to hurry on ahead, so this is goodbye. Alright, time to launch. Someone pointed out that this thing here has a Wind Waker reference from when you launch when you're launched at the Forsaken Fortress. It's an audio reference. Yeah, the 3 tones there are the same as they use in Wind Waker. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. Oh, we got some stuff in this one. I know that I can get that far. North Necluda Sky Archipelago. I'm a little too low. Ow. Huh? Oh. Goodbye to you. Oh, hey, it's a spring. Okay, I'm curious. We've got a rocket here. It doesn't seem to do much. Oh well. Ah, oh well. You defeated all the monsters. Just who are you? That was some kind of fighting you did there, Ulkin. It sure was. Firm grasp of defense and a strong hand with offense. Had it wrong all these years? It's plain as day now. You can't defeat your enemies purely with defense. No, I had it wrong. If you just attack, you're going to get hurt, or worse. Well, the important thing is that we've realized the truth before it's too late. We need a balance between the two. And this fine fighter here showed us the way. I don't know if this is a good reward, but Ulkin here knows a thing or two about defense. I'm all about offense. Doubt there's much a warrior like you could learn from the likes of us, but glad to help if we can. Well, now that the monsters are gone, I'd suggest we head back to our village. Right, I bet my Tristan store is running low on goods right about now. People there must be in deep need. Now that you've chased off the monsters, I can go back to investigating the stone slab in the ring ruin. Thank you. Thank you. Stone slab. This is one of 5 ring-shaped ruins that fell in the area. They're all broken except for the floating one within the village itself. When that happened, the chambers within the stone slabs were exposed. These slabs provide rare examples of Zonai writing.
Ah.
Someone placed them very carefully. They must have been important objects. I can't believe I get to study them. Taro has translated a bit of it already. This particular stone slab seems to detail requirements for becoming a sage. Apparently, not only did you need to be exceptional in some way, you also needed a secret stone. I've never heard of these secret stones before reading this. There's still so much of mystery in the world. If you want the exact text, you can read the translation next to the stone slab. It must have been important. It's a shame we don't yet know what they meant by sage and secret stone. Yeah, that was a waste of a rocket. Oh well. Giant bright bloom seed times 5. The stone slab nestled ring ruin. Some translation notes. Taro. Those who most elite among the granted qualifications are chosen as sages. Those worthy secret stones, and henceforth sages. Clearly, the sages are the subject of this slab. Filling in the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals become sages by taking up secret stones. Yep, can't read it. Okay. An upright device. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Indeed, that's what it is. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Whoops. Ah, I get it. Gonna go in? Come on. Oh. That's what... Okay. Whee! I never got a treasure chest! No! Gotta be one somewhere, right? I don't see a treasure chest, though. The issue. I just don't oh, I see one. Try this again. Fairy Tonic! This powerful recovery elixir harnesses the power of fairies. It has a sweet fragrance. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Arrow back. Let's launch me again. Balloon! A zonite device that rises when filled with hot air. The hotter the air, the quicker it rises. Stabilizer. A perfectly balanced zonite device that stands upright when activated. It was used to secure footholds in unstable places, such as sky islands. Big wheel. A powered Zonai device that wants to move. It's a big, mean wheel that excels at tearing through environments that might challenge smaller wheels. It can handle shallow water. Thanks for the raid, book. I didn't even realize you were streaming right now. Or today, really. You played Super Mario World? Nice. Nutty couple of weeks, yeah. Wasn't it your, one of your daughter's birthdays today? Or was that yesterday? Okay, I've got a lot more items now. Let's see where we're sitting on those. I got 6 wheels. Yeah, let's go with one more round. Stone slab at the southern ring ruin. Some translation notes. Who protect of Hyrule from the Demon King, together, King. They were known as sages. What I take from this is that it's about a facet of Hyrule as it was in those days. If I were to guess at how to fill in the gaps, it'd go something like... There were those known as sages who protected the kingdom of Hyrule from the Demon King. Okay.
Oh.
Morning! You came all the way out here to see the ring ruins? I'll be. Watch your steps so you don't fall into that chasm or get personal with any gloom. If you just can't help yourself gloom-wise, look for a resident gloom specialist, Eva, by the tents. Anyhow, the chief here is determined to keep the ruins open for viewing. Just steer clear of the stone slabs in the ring ruins. Can't replace those. Did you know 5, count them, 5 ruins fell around here? They're called the ring ruins. Welcome to the stream, Wasabi Vegeta. You discovered stone slabs inside 4 of them and described with Zonai writing. Each slab tells a different story. The one in this ruin is about, let's see... Wind, fire, lightning, time, and... light. That was it. It says that people could with powers like those could amplify them with secret stones to perform great deeds. If you want more than a synopsis, you can take a look at the translated text posted near the slab. The writing's so ancient I couldn't begin to tell you how to read it. But Taro is pretty well versed in Zonai stuff, so I had him write it down for me. What a shame we can't enter that floating ring. I bet there's a slab in there packed with juicy information. Eastern Ring Ruin Research Journal, EBA. Given its location near the edge of the chasm, researching this ruin involves some level of inherent danger. So as a resident gloom expert, I volunteered to head up this operation. As with the other ring ruins, our investigation turned up a stone slab etched with Zonai writing. Some of the villagers who came up to help clear the rubble came into contact with the gloom. One still hasn't recovered. All the herbs effective against gloom have been used up tending to the wounded of Lookout Landing. The herb in question was a yellow plant I'd stumbled upon in my previous research, very likely a new species. Given how difficult it is to procure, I have been working tirelessly to develop some sort of alternative cure. And they just have some gloom in a cage. Interesting. To think that that a chasm would open up so close to the village, this warrants constant observation. Zealous is leading the Ring Ruins investigation, so that leaves me free to focus on the gloom. Ahem. Watch it! Don't startle me! Phew, that was close. I could have fallen. I'm a specialist in gloom, not defying gravity. One false step and that's the end of my research. Now, what brings you here? Have you come for a professional consultation on gloom, perhaps? What is gloom? Well, ahem, if I'm honest, even an expert like me doesn't know exactly what gloom really is. The depths. You know the depths, don't you? The vast dark expanse that these chasms leads to? Anyway, one can find gloom all over the depths. It emerges from these chasms to taint the surface. Just touching it will steal your vitality, so watch out. Dreadful stuff. Unfortunately, that's about as far as my research has taken me. What if you get sick? Eh? What's this? Are you asking because you're planning a trip down the chasm? What bravery! If you touch gloom and become unwell, come to the surface right away. That's the most important thing. Certain foods may help. I did feel better when I've tried nibbling a yellow plant I found near some fallen ruins. I tried researching the plant to confirm my results, but I can't find any records of it. Come to think of it, I heard Corey discovered a new species of plant. Perhaps I'll ask her. The stone slab at the Eastern Ring Ruin. Some translation notes. Wind, flame, water, lightning, and time. Light. Who holds the power? Secret stone. And that person. Dwell within. Power. Amplify. Great. Might. Display. The thrust of the message on this slab is about something called secret stones. Those who held powers such as wind, wind, flame, water, lightning, and light, and time, amplified them with secret stones. They used the stones to attain great might to accomplish their goals. That's what I'm guessing it would say if we could read the whole thing. Okay, so they got a floating ring ruin here.
You!
Hey, you there! Come here! Haven't you heard? It's strictly forbidden to get near that ring ruin by Princess Zelda's orders. So you better be on your way. Princess Zelda's orders?
Oh.
You heard me. Princess Zelda came out to Kakariko Village the other day and told everyone to steer clear of that ring ruin.
Oh.
You left in a hurry, so I didn't quite catch the why of it all. As you've surely noticed, those ruins could come crumbling down at any time. But folks need to keep away so they don't get injured. I'm sure that's where her concerns were coming from. Probably not. You know, I could get inside if you would let me.
Yeah.
The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched. Especially this one, the way it floats up there. You had the foresight to focus on all of these special ruins and invite the survey team to look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Paya. Oh no, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the title to me rather suddenly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I still have a great deal to... Oh! Is that you, Master Link? I'm so happy that I get to see you again. Hiya! Chief of Kakariko Village. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. What? Princess Zelda is still missing? That just confuses the matter more. You see, I actually met with the princess not too long ago. It was immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came here to Kakariko Village. She orders us all to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us, no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about those unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Paya and I suspect, at least. But still, I know you would not misspeak, Master Link, especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you, I completely forgot common courtesy. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Taro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell in our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge of the Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with Zonai script. He is truly an incredibly talented individual. Taro, Zonai survey team leader. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more ring ruins with such shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that a stone slab with writing was found at each site. Deciphering the text showed that each slab contains rather interesting content, including mention of sages. There's still so much we don't understand. I think that perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. I can't investigate as that would go against Princess Zelda's direct orders. If only I could meet with her again, I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind. In any case, I'm having trouble squaring your story about Princess Zelda with the Princess Zelda we met. If everything is alright, why won't she just show herself? She must have some reason. Until we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave that ruiner alone. Paya, Chief of Kakariko Village, the chief of the Sheikah tribe. She takes the duties she inherited from her grandmother Impa seriously, and she draws strength in her own way from being a gentle soul at heart. She has considerable affection for Link, in part because her grandmother's many tales about the hero who defeated the Calamity. And Taro, Zonai Survey team leader, an explorer whose passion for field research is unrivaled. He lives to make big discoveries, and he spent a long time traveling solo, investigating ruins. He is also an expert in reading Zonai writing. Princess Zelda found him to be the perfect choice for leading the Zonai Survey team. Oh, I neglected to tell you this earlier, Master Link. I've taken over the title of Chief from my grandmother. Naturally, I still have a long way to go before I truly earn that title, but I intend to follow that path from first step to last. The upheaval brought with it big changes for our village. Afterward, we learned that the ring ruins were true rarities, with certain features that are not present anywhere else. Because of that, we now have tourists coming from the village to the village to view them. Can you believe it? From now on, the ring ruins will be the cornerstone of ensuring the vitality of our village. As the Kakariko Village chief, that is how I think of them. A blessing born of tragedy. I haven't yet learned anything about Princess Zelda's whereabouts, so I'm still not sure I'll be of any help to you. Still, know that I will always support you. If you ever need anything of this village, or if anything transpires, we are here for you. Can I go up there? Please?
Oh.
The whole story about Princess Zelda had me reeling, so I never introduced myself properly. Sorry about that. Once again, my name is Taro. I'm here on Paya's request to investigate the ruins that fell up around this village. Have you been to all 4 of the ring ruins that fell around the village yet? Yes. Most of them broke apart when they landed. We found a stone slab with some writing inside each of the sites. I deciphered the inscriptions and found out they've been written by those the ancients knew as sages. My guess is that the floating ring ruin also has a stone slab with even more details about these sages. But Princess Zelda has put her foot down and forbidden anyone from going inside, so there's no way to know. Who? Is that really you? Link? Why, it's been some time! You gave me quite a shock. I didn't expect to see you appear here in our village. And right now, too, while our chief is... the chief? I suppose you haven't heard. The former chief, Lady Impa, retired. Now Lady Paya is the chief of Kakariko Village. I've been working as her assistant, but... Lady Paya is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these ring ruins have her full attention. If just one of those 5 ruins had fallen a little differently, Kakariko Village might have been wiped out. Scary, right? Seemingly small things have such a big impact. The ring ruins landing next door. Lady Paya becoming chief. The world as we know it is made up of one tiny miracle after another. Read the Zonai Survey Team's 3 big ideas? I've already read those. Nothing in here. Journal of Various Worries. I don't think I'll ever find a bed that's as comfortable as the stone slab in the ring ruins. It's so cool and comfortable. I may never be able to sleep on a regular bed, no matter how soft, ever again. What should I do? Guess I'll sleep on it and figure out later, for better or worse. Does anyone know how to treat gloom sickness? Anything helps. So if you have information, bring it to Lasley right away. Monsters appeared at the ring ruin out among the hills that lead west of here, disrupting my research. Is anyone out there capable of dealing with something like this? I'm not from the village, so I hope it's okay for me to ask. Drencha Zerna Survey Team. The cuckoos used to lay their eggs in front of the store, but they've been wandering off somewhere in the mornings. So where are those dang cuckoos laying their eggs? We rely on those eggs for our business. Trissa High Spirits Produce. The secret base is a secret just between me and Mommy. So no one is allowed to follow me ever. That's what makes it secret, not Katla. Paya's Diary of a Chief. One day, Grandmother said to me, "You've grown up, Paya." It took me by surprise, so I simply nodded. She nodded back and said, "It's settled. As of today, you are the chief." And so it was. Suddenly, I was the chief. But what can I hope to achieve? Just like Grandmother, I do have Dorian as my aide, for which I'm grateful. Yet, for some reason, he seems troubled. Grandmother has become obsessed with old books. I'm hesitant to reach out to her with my concerns. I fear this chief's hat that Grandmother has given me is too heavy for me to bear. Literally, it rather hurts my head. It happened suddenly, without warning. I was so frightened by the impact. It was as though someone had taken hold of this world and given it a violent shake. The air grew stagnant, weapons decayed, and ruins fell from somber sky shrouded in dark clouds. How fortunate that none of the villagers were injured. As for the village itself, it has been utterly transformed. 5 large ring-shaped ruins fell down upon the village, and a large opening in the ground has been spotted at East Hill. Even with everything that is happening, Grandmother said that she was going to set out on a journey with Kato. I tried to stop her from going at a time like this, but she insisted that such times are precisely why she must go. I had no choice but to bid her farewell. Her eyes seemed to wordlessly say that she was shouldering some great mission. There were 11 peculiar symbols depicted in the books Grandmother was reading. Could they somehow be related to her sudden departure? I told Pura of Lookout Landing about our villager's situation. She said ring-shaped ruins are incredibly unusual. Realizing this could be a good opportunity to help the village, I made arrangements with the Zonai survey team at once. I returned home to greet them, and that's when Princess Zelda arrived at the village. She seemed almost like a doll of herself, the same outside, but no spirit within. I could not hide my uncertainty. She forbade anyone from entering the broken and partially floating ruin, and then she left, just like that. She did not mention the village's awful condition or have any words of kindness for our villagers. The Zonai survey team has arrived at our village. Their leader, Taro, is truly incredible and has already found a clue in the quest to decipher the Zonai writing. I tentatively named the ruins that fell upon our village the Ring Ruins. It seemed the obvious choice. The villagers have treated me with such warmth. They even embraced my decision for us to coexist with the Ring Ruins. Of their own volition, some of our villagers volunteered to aid research, and others for patrol duty. It is humbling to behold. Dorian's sweet little daughter, Coco, even crafted souvenir items called ring garlands. Before I knew it, our days of never having visitors had passed. Our quiet village seems to have regained its vigor. Before all else, we must learn more about the Ring Ruins. It is my responsibility as chief to see that it is done. I intend to fulfill my duties as chief in a manner that is slightly different from my grandmother's way. Gone is the chief who sits in her hall with quiet wisdom. That is what the village needed of her then, but no longer. I must keep moving forward so that when she returns, I can greet my dear grandmother with a triumphant smile. It sounds an awful lot like Zelda wasn't actually the person who showed up. Or it was something like, Spirit Tracks. Now. Read Pura's diary! Perhaps it's the side effect of returning to my previous form from 100 years ago, but I had a dream about that time. Back then, Robbie and I did whatever we pleased at the Royal Ancient Lab. Age reversal experimentation explosions. Warping failure explosions. Explosion prevention device explosions. I recall us trying things that likely would have gotten us tossed out if Impa and Princess Zelda hadn't covered for us. Impa scolded me often, but never too harshly. Those were fun times. I haven't decided where to hide 3 of my 4 diary volumes yet. It seems like a good idea to hide one of them away in my own room. I've been at Lookout Landing a lot lately. Maybe I should go back to the lab in Hateno Village to place the diary. There's our next clue. We're going to Hateno Village. A long way off, though, so, it's not happening today. Something that is happening today, we finally get to use these stones. Or, not stones, Light of Blessing. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. In exchange for 4 lights of blessing, I will amplify your being, so tell me what it is that you desire, stamina vessel. You want a stamina vessel, yes? Yes. I shall grant you the power you seek. We're going to get stamina vessels until we've got a second ring, and then we're going to get hearts until we've got a full row. Stamina Vessel, an important item that restores some of the stamina you lost to the gloom, increasing the size of your stamina wheel.
Hi.
You should mark your visit to the ring ruins in Kakariko Village. How about a ring garland? They're made with lots of love, and they're only 5 rupees each. What's a ring garland? The decorations are made using flowers of plants and things. After the ring ruins fell from the sky, Kakariko Village got much busier. It's like we're more a part of everyone's lives now, and they're more a part of our village.
Ah.
So I started making garlands that look like the ring ruins, hoping they'd bring people together even more. I want them to make lots of people happy, so I'm only charging a little bit. That's right, only 5 rupees each. Well, I'll take one.
Ah.
Thank you. Before you go, I'll add an extra little bit of love to it. Wah! Here you go. Ah, okay. There's got to be someone who really wants this. Since I clearly can't do anything with it. I'll just leave it there for now.
Hi.
Hello, welcome. I'm sorry, the old fellows who stock this place are busy driving off monsters. They've gone off to the ring ruin that's among the hills that lay west of the village. But as you can see, we've run out of goods. Those two, they just don't get along. That's going to stand in the way of them taking care of that problem up there. I already did that. I can't go and check up on them, and the longer they're away, the more worried I get.
Huh?
What? You defeated the monsters, and those two have made up? Can't believe it, but if it's true, then this is quite the occasion. Those two have been bickering for ages. Offense is best. Defense is best. Round and round till my head hurts.
Ah.
Please, take this, along with my thanks for doing the impossible. Endure a carrot! Highly valued as a medicinal plant, this carrot contains large amounts of nourishing energy. When cooked into a dish, it boosts your stamina beyond its maximum limit.
Ah.
It's called an Endura carrot. Cook it to gain stamina. It's a precious natural remedy. It's been prized since old times, and it's become remarkably rare of late. Please, take it with you on your journey.
Ah.
Thank you, truly. After the old fellows get back, I'm sure that they'll get this place stocked again. So please come back. Welcome, friend. Those eyelids feeling heavy? Then you've come to the right place. Pick any bed in this inn, and it's yours for a paltry 10,000 rupees. I'm joking. You should have seen the look on your face. Phew. Yeah, I don't even work here. I stopped by hoping to catch some Z's when the owner up and asked me to keep an eye on the place. He said he had to go make the beds in the survey team tents and that he'd be right back, but I don't think he's coming back. I want to look for him, but there are 4 tent camps in this village and only 1 me. Could you maybe track down the owner and tell him to come back already? If you run across some sleepy-looking guy spacing out, you found your man. Hey, fine. I'll do that. Southern Ring Research Journal, Corey. Like the other ring ruins, those that fell to the plateaus south of the village also held a stone slab with Zonai inscriptions. Curiously, we also discovered a flower growing in the ruin, the likes of which we had never seen. References in the ancient text revealed that it was a sundelion, a plant long thought extinct. We are currently borrowing a local plum orchard for our cultivation efforts and hoping that our studies prove fruitful. Note, our investigation of the round device filled with strange objects has meanwhile come to a standstill. Yep. Caleb's journal! While Taro and I were taking a break, he asked me, "Hey Caleb, what attracted you to join the Zonai survey team?" A little flustered, I answered that I heard his research division was led by a brilliant man by the name of Taro. Because of you, essentially. I meant it sincerely, and in my heart I longed to continue. You're not like those other dullards, you know? You immediately grasp the breadth of my vision. Of course, no such thing passed my lips. But I am certain that Taro, and no one else, is the man who can help the world see my indescribable worth. Our leader, Taro, has done nothing but surprise me since I joined the Zonai survey team. One day I arrived at this research site to find him sitting on bare earth as he stared at a stone slab. I wished him a good morning, and to that he turned to me and said, "Ah, Caleb, sorry I didn't notice you. Working overtime today, huh?" I thought back to the night before. As I was heading in, I saw Taro sitting on bare earth examining a stone slab. It hit me then. He had stayed up all through the night puzzling over the slab and never moving from his perch. I felt a profound envy of his ability to focus so completely that the passing of time escaped his notice. It's a researcher's duty to use his wisdom and intuition to bring to light historical truths which the ruins would keep secret. We carry on the work of our forebears and continue our pursuit tirelessly, then pass what we learn to those who come after. Our leader Taro understands well that this is not a task that can be completed in a single generation. He says this is why he wants to make so many discoveries, even if the credit to whom they belong is lost. That's the sort of man Taro is, but I, Dr. Caleb, won't be so easily satisfied. My discoveries will be noteworthy, to be sure, but it is my name that I want to live on forever. I actually recognize his name now. He's the guy who told us about the Shrine Quest, where you had to shoot a statue that eyes glowed purple. Not just in people's memories, but in books, stone tablets, and, if I might be a trifle immodest, landmarks. Caleb Valley, Caleb River, Caleb Hills, my dreams recognize no boundaries! Huh? Oh, welcome. Sorry, I must have drifted off. I'm just so tired lately. Look, I know it won't help to talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My grandmother's really sick. I'm running the shop while my little sister Leslie is looking after her. We're sort of getting by. But we're both so exhausted. I'm sorry about this, but we really need money for grandmother's treatment. I've had to hike up the prices on everything we have in stock. It's just for now, though. As soon as grandmother is healthy again, I can set our prices back to normal. I know I shouldn't bring my home situation into the shop with me. It's nice to get it off my chest, but I probably shouldn't have dumped all that on a customer. Okay, time to salvage my professionalism. I'm so sorry about that. Allow me to welcome you to Enchanted. Anyway, you can't get your hands on CC brand fashion unless you go to southeast to Kakariko Village. Why go there when you can meet all your fashion needs right here? We serve both style and quality. I hope Leslie's been getting some rest. Okay, let's find her home. Oh, goodness, I can't afford that. Yeah, let's go. Let's find her house. What to do? At this rate, grandmother's health isn't going to... And Claire's so busy running the clothing shop. Just have to do it myself. I found a cure for my grandmother. What's wrong? Are you a traveler? I guess it doesn't really matter who you are, so long as you're willing to listen. You see, it's my grandmother. She got too close to the nasty gloom stuff, and now she's sick and bedridden. Porridge is about the only thing she can keep down right now. Right now, too. I've been trying to mix in ingredients that could help with gloom sickness, but none of them have had any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my mother better, and I need to do it soon. Porridge? My grandmother's favorite, made of Hylian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. You might not normally think to mix those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. I bought a bunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west, so I'm not hurting for those. But I still haven't found that crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. Take care. Feel a lot better after talking to you. Thanks for listening. I'll keep experimenting with recipes until I come up with a porridge that works on gloom sickness. I think I can do it, but I want to make sure that I've got the correct ingredients first. I need more milk. Alright. Let's try it. I don't know that I have wild greens is the problem. Okay, fine. I'll try it. What are the ingredients again? Oh, rice. Sunny Veggie Porridge. Restores hearts damaged by gloom. Porridge made of easy-to-digest vegetables, fresh milk, and Hylian rice. An uplifting dish. She's just getting worse and worse. I need to hurry and make her a porridge that will help with her gloom sickness. Huh? What is the gentle aroma? Is that porridge I smell? Could it be? Did you make a porridge that could help with gloom sickness? Give it a try. What did you say this was again? A sunny veggie porridge? I've never made anything sunny before. Maybe this will help my grandmother. Well, grandmother, how is it? Thank you, Lasley. That was the first meal I've been able to finish in quite a while. Grandmother, your complexion! The color's coming back to your cheeks. Hey look, are you seeing this? A few bites of your sunny veggie porridge and it's like she was never even sick. So you were the one who made that porridge for me. Such a gentle flavor. It didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time yet. I'm so grateful to the both of you. Grandmother, what are you doing up? Oh, Claire, I'm so sorry I worried you. But this nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie porridge, and I'm feeling much feeling much better now. Hold on, you're doing this much better after one bowl of porridge? Guess I knew that was Lasley's plan, but I'm still amazed that it actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should hurry and prepare for your journey, Lasley. Huh? You knew? You can't get anything by her, Lasley. Besides, everyone knows studying fashion in Hateno Village is your dream. Grandmother and I can take care of Enchanted by ourselves. Trust me, you deserve this. Hooray. Are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But there's something else I want more. I want to make Enchanted a success, right here in my beloved Kakariko Village, right next to my beloved grandmother. And I dream of someday filling our store wall-to-wall with outfits you designed, Lasley. So don't worry about me. Go study hard in Hateno Village and come back to us a fashion icon. You mean it? Thank you, Corey. And thank you, grandmother. Well, now that grandmother's all better, I think it's time I head back to the shop. I've got to make sure our prices are back to normal and everything's ready for our customers. You should come by Enchanted yourself. I'm sure it's a little more affordable now. I sure hope so, anyway. I can't afford 5,000 rupees. Thank you so much for your help. I made a lot of porridge trying to find a cure for my grandmother. We won't be able to eat it all ourselves. I think it turned out pretty tasty, though, so I'd love to give you some to take on your journey. Energizing veggie porridge. Instantly refills some of your stamina wheel.
Yeah!
I'm going to work hard for my big sister. Just watch. I'll be a fashion designer who changes the world. Okay, so how much does it cost now? 600. It's still outside of my price range, but not by nearly as much. Well, I guess I could sell some gems. Okay. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. Oh, it's you. Now that grandmother's better, I can go back to our normal prices. The fashion world owes you a debt. Now, where was I? Oh yes, we also buy anything you don't need, so just talk to me when you're ready. That reminds me, for a limited time, customers who buy a piece of clothing from us will receive a special gift, so get shopping. I want to sell. Stealth mask. That will cost you 500 rupees. A deal like this doesn't come along every day. What a steal. You got me, I'll buy. Stealth mask. It may look like a regular cloth mask, but it was made using Sheikah crafting techniques to suppress noisy rustling of clothes. Perfect for sneaking about. Thanks. That'll look great on you. Really. When you buy a piece of clothing from us, we're offering a special gift. So here you go, you fashion maven you. Sheikah fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Sheikah design. It looks like it would be used to make a paraglider. Thank you for your patronage. Stealth chest guard, armor designed for stealth, passed down through the Sheikah tribe. The special fabrics suppress the rustling of clothes even when moving quickly. Thanks. Take good care of it. Stealth tights. Members of the Sheikah tribe wear these tights when they need to move stealthily. They're made from noise-suppressing cloth, a hallmark of ancient Sheikah technology. And I definitely don't have the cash to get that thing there, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't really have any function. Wake up! Oh dear, this isn't the place to go to sleep. Saguru is not far off, and if he finds out someone's been sleeping on one of those stone slabs, a priceless artifact, I'll be the one who gets it. Where's the inn owner? Huh? The inn owner is him! That guy there! Came to change our beds, but then I realized he'd fallen sound asleep. Nothing wakes him up. I tried shouting, and then shaking him. Nothing! What's more, he decided to doze off on top of this priceless stone slab. He's been saying truffle now and then. Maybe he's having a dream of eating a hearty truffle. I wonder if he'd wake up if he smelled one right under his nose. It's hard to get a hearty truffle. They're pretty rare. I did find one, however.
Oh.
It was bobbing along under that waterfall. I don't know if somebody dropped the truffle or if it floated in from somewhere else. At any rate, I hope we'll get off the stone slab soon. I've got to do something about this guy soon, though. Saguru is in the ruins above, and he'll come back here eventually. I believe I have one.
Oh.
A gentle aroma with a strong, hearty undertone. My dear hearty truffle, I have you now. Huh? Was that just a dream? And where am I? That's right, I was changing the beds. Anyway, thank you for waking me up. I need to hurry back to the inn. Ooh, that traveler is going to be so mad at me. Thanks for helping me wake that guy up. I can't believe he fell asleep on top of the priceless stone slabs. That can't have been comfortable. Anyway, I'm glad he woke up before Saguru found him. Hang on, if I slept on a stone slab, would I dream about the glory days of the Zonai? Saguru never comes down, so maybe I'll give it a try. The stone slab of the large ring ruin. Some translation notes. The Demon King, vast power, no hope, victory, king's own life, managed imprison him. Imprison, not indefinitely, prepare demon revival. We sages must leave our knowledge future generations. Reading between the lines, the stone slab seems to be a record of how the king in those days challenged the Demon King. If I had to extrapolate the meaning, I'd guess it's something like this. The reigning king determined that they were no match for the Demon King and gave his own life to imprison the threat. The sages tried to leave something for the people of the future who would have to prepare for the Demon King's revival. That pretty aptly summarizes where we are. Large Ring Research Ruin Research Journal. There are 5 ruins around the village, but what I call the Large Ring Ruin is clearly the most impressive in scale. Though parts of it have collapsed, it is the only ruin to retain its circular shape. As with the other ruins, a stone slab inscribed with Zonai script was found in the rubble. We have stored the slab in the tent at the nearby camp. Where could they... Did Puro send you? I'm Saguru. Nice to meet you. I specialize in studying the Sky Islands. I mean, look at all these fascinating ruins just dropping out of the sky. Great stuff, right? Huh? Oh wait, you're not with the survey team? This is an official Ring Ruins research site. It's dangerous here for civilians. But if you're the sort of guy who comes all the way out here for curiosity's sake, you must be a researcher at heart. Since you're here, I'm happy to answer questions, as long as they're about the Sky Islands. What are Sky Islands? You know when you start daydreaming and stare off into the sky, and you go, whoa, a floating ruin? That's Sky Island.
Ah.
Remnants of the Zonai civilization, like these green ruins, have fallen all over. Turns out they come from the Sky Islands. Which means the whole Zonai legacy is up there. The islands are untouched, so everything must be well preserved. I'm not boring you, am I? Because I can go on about the Sky Islands forever. Go on! Ask me anything. Anything live up there? We're not sure about what lives up there, but we found new species of plants around these fallen ruins. And if there are plants, I'm sure other things live up there too. If you're interested in that sort of thing... Try talking to Corey. She's a resident plant expert. Right now she is trying to cultivate plants that were attached to the ruins. You're just glad the Yuku aren't there. If that interests you, you should definitely talk to her about it. I'm not boring you, am I? Because I can go on about the Skylands forever. Go on, go ahead, ask me anything. What makes you curious? I want to know more about the armor made with Zonai tech. Clothing and culture are tied together, and there's so much we don't know about either of them. So many mysteries. Anyway, the bigger the Skyland, the bigger the settlement. We think some sort of cultural relic must be up there. But since we can't get up there, it's all conjecture. I'll have to content myself studying the Ring Ruins. We don't have any way to get to the Skylands. At least, not yet. I'd love to go someday. I bet the folks in Terrytown could improve the balloon. I wish I had a reason to head northeast. Hey there, kid. Did you come to see the Ring Ruins too? We might bump into each other when you're running around the village, seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the Ring Ruins, be sure to ask the Zonai Survey Team people here, or the village chief. You'll find her and a few team members under one of the Ring Ruins, the one floating on the north side of the village. Ring Ruins? Heh, they're only the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule. Of all the ruins that fell everywhere, these ring-shaped wonders are only in this village. 5 of them. They found a stone slab with Zonai writing in 4 of the ruins. Those ancient messages are the main reason I came to this village. Problem is, I have an extreme fear of heights. My legs start shaking if I'm even on the 2nd floor of a house. Every ring ruin felt somewhere high up. One of the ruins is floating above part of the village, so at least I can see it from below. The other 4, though? Forget about it. I can't even get close. Wish I could find out what's on the stone slabs in each of those ruins. You know what's written on the stone slates? That's amazing. I could never climb to such a high height. I have so much respect for you. So, what did they say? Back in ancient Hyrule, people called sages protected the kingdom. I see. How fascinating. I bet those sages were nearly as strong and wise as Princess Zelda herself. Thank you for telling me about that slab. Truly fascinating stuff. Just 3 left. I can only imagine what discoveries lie in store. I read what's on the slab. You had the chance to see more. What was written on them? There were once people blessed by wind, fire, water, light, and lightning, as well as time and light. And these people used secret stones to amplify their powers. Wow. They must have had some pretty amazing rocks way back when, huh? Thanks so much for that. Only 2 left. What secrets do you think we'll learn? I read what's on the slab. You had this chance to see more. What was written on them? So in this ancient battle, the king and all the sages fought the Demon King, but they couldn't defeat him. Still, they tried to leave a glimmer of hope behind for the people of the future. For us. That's really something, huh? Hey, you don't think the upheaval is some kind of sign of the Demon King's resurrection, do you? Yeah, it is. It can't be, right? I must be overthinking things. I feel bad about asking you to find all this out for me since you're sightseeing too. But we're so close now. I need to know what each of one of the slabs say. I read what's on the slab. You had a chance to see more. What was written on them? But it's not enough to be exceptional. You need a secret stone to be a sage. Or so it seems, at least. What was the secret stone? If it's that special, I'm sure its beauty would put a diamond to shame. So that was the 4th one? I see. Wait a second. If you looked at all these slab messages together, don't they sort of read like one single message? Yep. You don't think, could the rest of the message be on a slab in the floating ring ruin? But why? Oh, this is impossible. Trying to figure this stuff out is making my head hurt. Oh well, at the end of the day, I learned a little something about our history. Thank you for everything. From one sightseer to another, I'd like to reward you with one of my personal favorite travel necessities. 3 Thunderwing butterflies, thanks.
Oh.
Those are Thunderwing butterflies. I caught these unusual insects on my travels through the Faron region. They only come out in the rain. You can boil them with monster parts to make an elixir that grants you resistance to electricity. Remember that. It'll come in handy on your travels. Take it from me. Alright, then. I'll see you around. A trip through history. I really would like to get to that last one, but they just won't let me in. Oh well. Let's go to the inn.
Ah.
Hey, there you are. Sounds like I've got you to thank for waking this guy up. No more watching the inn for me. Here's a little something for giving me back my free time. Sticky Elixir. Slip resistance 3 levels for 9 minutes. Grants a high-level slip resistance to keep you from slipping on wet surfaces. Its highly absorptive ingredients make it a must-have for sudden rainfalls. It's a high-quality concoction made of 4 sticky frogs and a bokoblin horn. Should come in handy on your rainy day adventures. Right then, now to finally take that nap. I might even splurge on a soft bed.
Oh.
You're a customer, right? Thanks for waking me up with the scent of that truffle. I'll think of its aroma next time I drift off to sleep. Very much appreciated. That person on the survey team was telling me about that stone slab, and before I knew it, you know. Last thing I heard before I fell asleep was that there were more stone slabs with writing on them. Well, the regular bed is 20 rupees, and the soft bed is 30 rupees, I guess. Difference? The soft bed is stuffed with premium cuckoo feathers, or something, I think. Sleep on that and, you know, you'll be more energized than usual. Soft bed.
Oh.
So, when should I wake you? Morning. Morning. Alrighty, if you insist. I wonder if I'll be awake. It's in an hour and 40 minutes. Come on, dude. This tree used to have someone sitting under it. And the last time I came here, she was sideways. Because there was a glitch that was introduced in the latest patch of Breath of the Wild. But, this looks like a good spot to stop. So when we come back next time, we're going to head east from here, head over towards, Hateno. So we can possibly get some more lore. The rest of Kura's diary. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.